Now the elections have been concluded. The Abuja area council elections have been concluded. The PDP got 1 seat, while the APC cleared the rest, and nothing for the ADC. Now some people say that it is like the APC planned it. Let us just give PDP 1 seat and let us have the rest, so that will not be as if. But we'll make sure that the ADC does not have anything to clinch to. Now it is unfortunate that the opposition is not organized. They were not organized in just this Abuja area council election. This was a litmus test for the election coming, the 2027 election. This was something they just used to test them. So is this how the ADC will constitute itself in conducting election? You could not afford polling unit agents in all the polling units in Abuja. How would you then afford polling unit agents in the whole of Nigeria? We know that INEC did what they did. Everybody is saying that this and that. INEC performed woefully. But the opposition, were they prepared for this election? It just seemed as if, as a politician, I might not feel safe under the ADC because the ADC is not organized. There's no ideology, there's no brand, there's no cooperation, there's no unity. In fact, inside the ADC, they were fighting themselves. They had a little fight among themselves. And you want to remove Tinubu, you want to beat the APC. So if you think Nigerians will just come out and risk their lives for a party that is not serious. So as it stands, APC has 5, PDP has 1. Even look at PDP. So a party that they say does not have a structure. Look at PDP. PDP at least is not dead yet. At least there's something. PDP has little future because politics is grassroots. Many of these PDP politicians, they still hold their grassroots structure. That is why you see, Wike was telling some of his boys in the PDP, step down for the APC. Because he knows that if stepping down is stepping down his political structure. I tell you that politics is not emotions, it is structure, your grassroots. Mobilization, what you can do physically on the street. You might be popular on social media, online, but you will not be popular on the street. And you don't win elections on social media. I don't understand. Are we supposed to teach Atiku, P2B and the rest how to play politics in Nigeria? Which serious politician will want to align with the ADC now as constituted? Looking at this election, at least they should have tried with that their young man, Amak election. They should have played the politics right. Now there's an issue with indigenship. These guys are politicians. You need to understand what is going on, what is obtainable. If you had put an indigene, at least there will be a different story. People did not come out to vote during the elections. Now, aside that, Wike has played a part. He has earned himself a slot as the vice presidential candidate of the APC 2031. I repeat, Wike has earned a slot to become vice presidential candidate of the APC 2031. I'm looking at the Badu Wike 2031. Wike is paying his dues in the APC. What is expected of him, even though he's not a member of the APC in like paper, but in spirit, soul, and body, he's a member of the APC. But on paper, he's not a member of the APC. He is playing his role, and he's fighting for his political future. Mind you, I'm not a fan of Tinubu and Wike, but I'm telling you what is going on. Wike has earned a slot. He could be the anointed vice presidential candidate of the APC in 2031, after Tinubu don't complete his 8 years. I told you that Tinubu is building a political empire, and it is under his political empire they go share power, like the way he did in Lagos. This is what's happening. He has replicated Lagos at the federal. Some people say he cannot do this, he cannot do that. What is happening now? He don't mobilize all the governors, all the politicians, past former governors, present governors, anybody that does not align in his structure, he kick that person away. He has the men, the men and men. The cabals, those cabals in northern Nigeria, they don't old. Very soon, they will face their grave. Now it is done of Tinubu and his whatever political empire. So under Tinubu's political empire, we are having a Wike who is, I would say, 60% Wike is going to be the vice presidential candidate of the APC come 2031, and he's working towards it. In the APC, everybody is working towards, like from the southeast, everybody is working towards that political future. Mbao, Alex Otio, Uzodimao. I don't know whether the Delta State governor is interested, because it does not look like someone that is interested. I don't know whether South people are even interested, except for Akpabio and Wike. They are fighting tooth and nail. But as it stands, Wike, you know the issue he had with in River State, whereby they were saying that the president may sack him, blah blah blah. That Fubara joined the APC, and Fubara is the 001, blah blah. He went all local government campaigning. He had to use this conduct of election. I told you, I'm telling you that APC has structure of criminality. So if I say he used this election to prove that he can be loyal, he is qualified, or he's paying his dues under Tinubu's political empire. If you're under Tinubu's political empire, you will play dirty games. It's normal, you play dirty games. You have to do a lot of things to please the emperor. Tinubu is the emperor in his political empire. The way the Sultan of Sokoto is the emperor under his own political empire. You see, since the Sultan of Sokoto be the political head, Islamic head of Muslims all over Nigeria, look at the people that North has produced as president. Most of them are Fulani. Mention, they produce Buhari, they produce Yaradua, Fulani. And the next person that is going to come under Tinubu's political whatever, it is Ribadu, who is a Fulani also. So you see, say that they produce as them from there is a political empire in the north, which is the Sultan of Sokoto. The same way Tinubu is building his own. I know the Fulani tried to stop him. In fact, this election that has been conducted will tell you that it's a walkover for the APC. They use steepest, mark votes and blah blah. They won't know what the coalition, the opposition will do. They won't know. All of a sudden, P2B is quiet, Atiku is quiet. Most of the leaders of the ADC, they are quiet. We are not hearing them say anything. It is the voters that are lamenting, blah blah blah. Those that they are fighting for. The voters you see, the party members you see doing all they are doing, they are not going to become the president. They are not going to be the ones that hold positions. The ones that the movement, the obedient movement, the articulate movement, the ADC movement will benefit. They are not saying anything. They are just looking at everybody. They are looking at everybody like say they never seen anybody before. They are looking at everybody. It's very unfortunate too. It's very unfortunate. See, people will not want to waste their time with an unserious political party. It is not by I love P2B. It's not. These guys are not serious, or they are confused, or they don't know what they don't know what to do, and it is painful. You know why it's painful? It should not look like a one-party system. At least Tinubu is going to win an election. Let us have a formidable opposition that can shake the APC. If you are watching football and you have a Real Madrid and Sunshine Stars, it might not be interesting to you, or maybe one is high, the other one is not high, or Enyimba. You say this one they are not mates. If it's a Real Madrid Arsenal, Real Madrid Chelsea, you will see the engagement because it is competitive. So we want competitive democracy. That's why. For me personally, I'm pushing for restructuring. I'll say it over and over again. I'm pushing for restructuring, and I see Tinubu having that guts to destabilize Fulani that will make him want to build an empire, and that empire will lead to restructuring of Nigeria. Because if Fulani no go build, Tinubu will dominate Fulani no go agree, and that will lead to fight. Upon fight, then he'll be building. Tinubu will be building fortress. We will build pillars around the southern Nigeria. Pillar. Empower northern, middle belt politicians. Give them political power. Give them position in the Nigerian army. Play the politics in a way whereby even though Fulani did there, it go difficult for Fulani. I'm telling you. Tinubu is trying to unite southern politicians so that if it's about fighting Fulani, I did for Tinubu side though. But when I tell you good governance, you know what my comment will be. If the APC conducts free and fair election, I will tell you that man, this election APC conducted was free and fair. Some people have said that this guy is supporting Tinubu because of I said the obvious. I said the fact. So I'm saying that this guy is supporting Tinubu because I said the fact. Because, no, Nigerians are sentimental. The people supporting Tinubu wants you to say a lot of things that no, we have to balance it. I've told you before. Everybody is partisan. There's no human being that is not partisan. But we try to be professional. What we do, as it stands, Tinubu is winning the election. From now to the next 2 months, if you see let's see what the ADC can do. Highest now they can do is to just maybe win governorship or win senate or win assembly. But that presidency, with this ordinary, imagine the mistake you did with Labour Party in the last election is the same mistake you did. You didn't have polling unit agents in all the polling units. You didn't start early. You didn't mobilize. You're not critical about it. People are not like willing. You didn't play the politics. If you're going to play politics, you're going to use money. You just went there like that. Okay. You see, as a good person, if you are good without political power, you are useless. Without power, if you are Jesus, if you are holy of holies, without power, you are useless. You see, God get power now. God is a good God. Jesus is good. Holy Spirit is good. We went to church today. All of them are good. They have power. They have absolute power. That's what they can do. If you are good, you don't have power, you are as useless as anything. I'm telling you the reality. You are as useless as anything. So it is not about a win for the APC. It's about how the opposition has exposed itself that it is not having the capacity to push Nigerians for revolution using their votes and defending their votes. Yes, because most of us, we expect a vibrant... See, there's one thing I also noticed. Atiku boys and Atiku, this guy, man, he got shocked. He said, perhaps, because I've said it that they will not give P2B that candidacy of the ADC. They will not give him. I've said it. Forget that one. But perhaps they give a P2B the candidacy of the ADC. Do you think that these articulate people, they will support him? That is why you see that it is easier for them. They will, within weeks or days, they will align with the APC. They will align. With this election, some Atiku boys were fighting the obedient because the person that is being presented is an obedient member. You were fighting them and they were siding with the APC. That means if the coalition, if they vote and everything, and P2B becomes the candidate of the ADC, Atiku and his boys will fight against P2B, work against him and join the APC. Critically, I'm telling you, see, politics is bad though. Politics is mad. I don't know what to say at this moment. But what I'm going to say is that let's push for restructuring Nigeria. That is the only hope for the common man. Let's just push for restructuring. Me, as I did, I don't sit down and talk well. if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not restructure the country, me, I go carry out campaign. See, we go display what we learned and researched or did as journalists. I'm not making out. I'm passionate about we getting the dividends. People are losing it. People are not getting what they need. People can't improve their lifestyle because of bad governance. So why won't we fight for leadership that will benefit the people? It's not about anything or whatever. It's not about anything. People tell me that you support Tinubu, everything Tinubu, blah, 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 this one, that. I know I'm doing so because I see this man having a potential to restructure Nigeria. That's why you see me doing what I'm doing. If P2B entered there at the end of the day, what you want to do? See, Nigerians, we are so carried away by emotions. You want to go kill yourself for politician? If P2B enter APC today, what will you do? I'm asking you that you're watching me. If P2B enter APC today, what would you now do? If P2B, now Alex Otti is going to enter APC. Some people are already crying. It's a lie. I'll be disappointed. Blah, blah, blah. And I saw you from APC entered the Labour Party. Somebody now uploaded a video of January, the long, that Alex Otti saying that I'm not, it's Labour Party. I'm not joining any party. We are talking about what is happening now. What is happening now? So if you don't join the APC, what will you do? You use emotions and kill yourself and have high blood pressure. My brother, we look at individuals now. We are not looking at political party because some people are already feeling so bad because of political party. ADC lost. This lost. The individual is what we are looking at. What has the individual done? How has he carried himself? What politics have he played? What movement have he made? What grassroots mobilization have they done? How has he been able to impact the people? If you go to any community, there are people that are well known in that community. If what, now for instance, now I was born in Lagos, in Lagos, and I'm going to my village to join politics. I will not go there and start speaking grammar because I'm Lagos, blah blah blah. I will join. I'll be doing free job for the local government. Free job, which my whatever I can do, my experience and blah blah. Free job. Then I will have to familiarize with the people. Do some philanthropy. Do this and that. Volunteer work to buy the house of the people. I'll go from village to village. They know that this person is existing. He's part of us. He's doing this and that. Blah blah blah. You don't just say because P2B is there and I go, okay, I'm ADC, vote for ADC and win. Now that I go no say people know, they know who they know. They don't know P2B. They can know P2B for presidency because that one self job. But they know who they with them for their area and community. But if that person look at PDP now, look at PDP was strong. Without the fact that they have a leadership problem, PDP was strong. We can have to influence some people to step down because they know that even though those people run, they might still claim the ticket, whatever it is. Telling you, I know Wike have tried and tried. That guy that won at Gwagwalada, they said that they withheld whether January allocation or February. No, February is not finished now. They withheld whether January allocation. We know. So look at how even in the last by-elections, with the leadership problem of PDP still won because of the grassroots structure is being structured. What the hell is happening to the opposition party? Tinubu all the way. Tinubu all the way. Let's push for restructuring. Then if I see that there's a serious whatever it is, opposition, which I know that at the end of the day they will choose Atiku. I don't see them already. At the end of the day they will choose Atiku, and that choosing Atiku, P2B. I've said it before that all these things that are happening, the only person at PTA is for P2B. They don't scatter. They don't use P2B anyhow. They don't put them for where no good. P2B they were no good though. He's incapacitated though. Now joining a new political party, it looks too late to do election. You think say to do election campaign and everything. The last time in Labour Party, people contributed, used their money. He got money from diaspora. They did a lot of things. Even P2B told us how much he contributed from himself. And a lot of things. But leaving this ADC now, which already they don't scatter in leg, to another political party, where is the money? Where is the mobilization? Now people have lost confidence. They say, a lady said, P2B is not a sharp politician, he's not this and that. People are losing confidence. People expect you to be vibrant and up and doing. And over the years, you have not met up to that expectation of the people. And it's automatically like that the people would not want to waste their time. People don't want to risk their life. Funny thing, even though Tinubu looks like the bad person, he will be the one that will vote and support. These are the things that are realistic here. It is not this and that. So Wike, we now know, is the potential vice presidential candidate for APC 2031, and we are looking at Ribadu or Shetima for the presidency 2031. According to the political calculation, things can change. Politics is bad. Nigerian politics is mad. Don't go think say na one-way traffic. But as it stands today, Wike has proven beyond reasonable doubt to the Tinubu political empire that he's worthy of having a position. Even Wike don't even need to join APC again. I repeat, Wike no need to join APC again. He doesn't need to show that he don't even work past most APC people. And the APC people say they are even congratulating him. Help us rig election. You have done well in FCT. Now you have a very good tool. We wish you to rig election. Blah blah blah. And people are happy they are rigging election. After the same people say we want a better Nigeria. They are happy they are rigging election because they have an interest, a tribal interest or a party interest or whatever interest it is, or sentiment. They are happy they are rigging election. See, Nigerians, if Nigerians go heaven, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder the kind of church we are doing, the kind of religion we are practicing, with all these things that we are seeing up and down. In fact, as it stands, may God in heaven help Nigerians. I don't know whether the opposition party want to go to court. I don't know whether they want to carry the matter to court. My advice is that do not waste your time. If you cannot carry out a revolution, the UNISA, the obedient man, called out people to come out to protest. We are not seeing people that are coming out to protest. Unlike in 2023, where they hot, if they say, let us come out and protest, people go full streets. But now, we are telling them that it don't they die. That thing don't they die. The wave don't they die. You are not like the way you are in 2023, 2023. You are not like the way you are. The wave don't die. You are calling for people to come out. People go tell you, say, why are you come out? For who now? People that cannot really give us confidence that they can stand their ground, and the people telling us to come out. You are not coming out anything. So, those that are willing to go to court, where shall I get money? May not spend that money. It's your money, you can spend it. If you cannot carry out a revolution, if you cannot be the first to give in your life. He was calling on the leaders of the ADC. They sit down where they did for their hotel room. They did where they did. They watch. Tinubu said, power is not served in alakate. How do you put it? Alakate. You snatch it, you grab it. That's what Tinubu said. You snatch it, you grab it, and you run away with it. So Tinubu don't snatch this FCT election on. He don't grab her. He's running away. You don't go see him back. So it is a done deal. Some people say, some Nigerians are even thinking on how can I sell my... In the presidential election, people are already thinking, this particular election, if you detect your position, let's say you don't make people write off the opposition. The opposition can still do something. Things can take any time. Things can happen from now to next month. That all Nigerians will say, we don't want Tinubu again. That is how delicate it is. Things can just change. Politically, Nigerian politics, things can just change. So I'm not writing off the opposition, but as it is now, with their lackadaisical attitudes, with their sleeping Muranya, let them continue what they are doing. That's their problem. May God help Nigerians.
Because of maturity, I will attempt to be subtle in this video. Otherwise, I'm very, very angry. I heard somebody, for purpose of maturity, I'm not going to refer to the person's name, who said, and was asked on one of these national broadcasts, asking that, well, let me start this way. Peter Obi has moved to ADC, right? Okay. And as obedience, we support it. But on the condition that he turns out to be the flag bearer. I believe I'm speaking the mind of every obedient. On the belief that there's an arrangement that Peter Obi will be the flag bearer for 1 year, for a 1 year term. Now, but this person in question was asked a question and he said that, should Peter Obi lose the primaries, will the obedience support Atiku? Obedience will not support Atiku. Obedience will not support Atiku. Let me be very blunt. Obedience will not support Atiku. And there are many reasons for let me speak for myself here. First and foremost, even though we hate Tinubu, I don't like Tinubu. I've never liked it and never will. I don't like the Tinubu administration. But, you see, we must attempt to slow down the political mentality or the political entitlement, self-entitlement of the corner. We must do that. I don't see a place where, if the situation were to be reversed, that a Southerner did 8 years and power now shifted to the north. After 4 years, the Southerners are now angling for power to go back to the south again. No Northerner will believe, no Northerner will accept that. No Northerner will accept that. So power is in the south and should remain in the south. It's an unspoken arrangement, and anybody going against that arrangement does not love Nigeria. Peter Obi, on the other hand, should also know that it is not about him. It's about Nigeria and the people who want this country to change. He is just a figurehead, and if he chooses to go against that, he will be surprised that those who support him can as well change their mind overnight. It's like a forex. It's like the foreign exchange. 1 second, everything can go downwards. It will be an unstoppable avalanche, so much that the downward spiraling will be so calamitous, if I should put it that way. Now, the question is, what is the way forward for ADC? I want a situation whereby the northern electorate will begin to use this opportunity to prove that they too can also go outside their religious and self-entitlement, political self-entitlement proclivity or enslavement or comfort. They can go outside and support other people. I've always held Atiku to this word, to the word where he said Northerners will not vote for non-Northerners. I think he said it sometime in 2023. If Peter Obi chooses to deputize Atiku, I can assure you that that ticket will fail. No obedient will support that ticket. It is rather than if Peter Obi loses in the primaries and doesn't become the flag bearer of ADC, he should just go to UK and forget about president. Just go and sit somewhere and don't be anything. Just go here, buy your popcorn and watch Nigeria from afar. You get me? I would rather vote for Tinubu. I will campaign for Tinubu, using this page to campaign for Tinubu, than for Peter Obi to become vice. For what now? For what? If I was asked that same question in that TV analysis, what will the obedient support Atiku if Peter Obi loses a primaries? If such a question comes from a place that the likeliest possibility of the outcome is that Peter Obi will lose the primary, that is an outright campaign for Atiku. That's an outright campaign for Atiku. And this idea, this political strength that you give to northern politicians, this higher than mighty status you give to most politicians in the North is annoying. It looks as if we don't pull this. Atiku, Peter Obi right now is far more popular than Atiku. Far more popular. So why should it be Atiku, Peter Obi? Why not the other way around? If I were Atiku, be a godfather. Get somebody that you trust, that will hold the interest of the North. Let him deputize Peter Obi for 1 year. And if possible, after Peter Obi's 4 years, let the person take over from Peter Obi. After the person's 8 years, Peter Obi come back and complete his 8 years. Either way, that's my small choice.